We are making the most wonderful, super easy skillet meal today using one of my favorite shortcuts that makes a quick, very creamy, delicious, flavorful pan sauce, Boursin cheese. If you've not had it before, it's a really nice, creamy cheese, and it typically comes flavored like garlic and herb or chive or something like that. This is a garlic and herb version, and I'm starting in my skillet with a big bunch of mushrooms, just a whole package of these beautiful baby portobello mushrooms in my skillet. And we're gonna let those start sauteing away. Just need a tiny pinch of salt to kind of help them along there. I like to start the mushrooms first because I like to let them cook down. They just release so much flavor. Often I will let them dry saute. You have to do that on low and slow, but just to hasten this along, I'm going with the usual method, just a little bit of a lighter olive oil in there, and then my mushrooms. So this dish was one of those happy accidents born out of, hey, what do I have in my fridge? I don't know, but let's put something together. And right away, this came together so quickly and was so absolutely delicious. So those mushrooms are cooking down. I have a couple cloves of garlic, and while normally I just like to grate in my garlic to make it super easy, I like very thin slivers of garlic for this. So I'm going to do my very best to take my time and cut super thin slivers of a couple cloves of garlic for this, because they're just quite lovely. And if you want to grate your garlic in, that's totally fine. No worries. But that'll go in just a minute. And my herbs or spices for this are oregano, Aleppo pepper, and that's just salt, a little bit of red Himalayan salt. So super simple on that front because you get oodles of flavor from this garlic and herb Boursin. Those are coming along very, very nicely. All I want to do is just remove them from the skillet right now. They'll kind of continue to cook down with the residual heat from their friends in this little bowl that I will put aside. Oh, you're not escaping. A little bit more olive oil. And then in goes my chicken breast. You can use one or two chicken breasts, whatever you want. Separate them out and let them get a nice sear on them. At this point, I want to add my herbs and my salt. While that chicken finishes sauteing, I'm going to take a small bunch of asparagus and just kind of cut it into small pieces on the diagonal. Asparagus will cook very, very quickly. So I'm just going to add it at the last minute. That chicken is just about done. I'm going to add in the asparagus. And then add in my slivered garlic. And then we mustn't forget that Boursin, which is going to give it a real creamy texture. Actually, I kind of want to break the Boursin apart a little bit. My Boursin has been sitting out at room temperature for just a little bit. But I'm going to further break it apart so that it melts down very evenly into this skillet dish. Doesn't that look good already? Give it a little stir. The Boursin will start to melt. I'm going to add my mushrooms back in. This smells incredible already. Wow. Okay, then whatever grains you want. This is a mixture of brown and wild rice. I'm going to add in some grains, just like from a package. You don't have to go the extra mile, but if you happen to keep some in your freezer, if you're like making it prepping meals in advance, you can use that. You can use white rice if you want to. I just like a little bit of extra fiber in mine. And then to help that Boursin continue to melt down and make a really creamy sauce, I've got some chicken stock here. Now it's gonna simmer down and start making that sauce. And we'll let it simmer away for just a little bit, but I'm also going to add some pepper. That's all there is to this. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and turn on notifications to Taylor Kitchen. Click that bell icon below so that you get all the latest from us. Leave a comment. We love to hear from you. Let us know what you want to see on Taylor Kitchen. All right, this has been blipping away and the sauce will thicken up a little bit and the asparagus will become perfectly tender. It doesn't take very long at all, and dinner is served. Try a little bit. This stuff is good, y'all. Mushroom, asparagus, chicken piece, all in there. That is absolutely wonderful, and you saw how quickly it came together. So check out the easy recipe. It's on tkfoodie.com.